There's obviously a lot of public interest on the Bryan case. That's the case involving the liver that was removed instead of the spleen. And the client passed away, Mr. Bryan passed away from it. I told you, and I've been asked to give updates by social media. Since the case is in court now, and there's a judge overseeing the case, we have to be very careful about what we say, because we never want to put the defendants in a bad situation without them having the opportunity to respond, right? That's what trial is for. And at the same time, there's a public interest in this case, so we have to walk a fine line. But basically, we're at the stage now where the defendants have answered the lawsuit. They both answered the lawsuit and filed motions to dismiss various parts of the lawsuit, which all of that's expected, all of that's ordinary, all of that is something that is not unusual. And so we're now at the process of the case where discovery has started, which means we're trading information with each other. The defendant's going to ask us for information. We've asked them for information, written documents, written answers to questions. And now we're going to start asking for depositions. They're going to start asking us for depositions. We're going to start asking them for depositions. Depositions, you may remember from other videos, are sworn under oath statements where the lawyer asks the witness questions, and the witness's questions or answers are under oath, and those go into the case file forever, basically, and they become the testimony in the case that can be used at trial. So the depositions are part of the discovery. The written documents that are requested are part of discovery. The written answers to questions are part of discovery. Those are called interrogatories. So all of that discovery part happens. And then, of course, once discovery is over, we ask the court to set the case for trial, and then there's a trial setting, and then obviously there's a trial. So as we can, we will update you on the case, but we're now at the stage of the Bryan case where we're obviously in the lawsuit. The lawsuit was filed, and now we have answers to the lawsuit and motions regarding the lawsuit, various things in the lawsuit that they have filed. All of this is public record. You can look at all of these forms on the public record of the Walton County Clerk of Court. It's not for me to editorialize on the merits of the motions and the answers and the complaint, blah, 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 because that would be improper. I can't do anything that would that a jury potentially would not hear. So it's smart for all parties involved in litigation to be sure they stay within basically what is the jury going to eventually hear in this case potentially? Well, they're going to hear a summary of the claims, they're going to hear a summary of the defenses, and when we get into the minutia, the court is likely not going to allow that to be heard by the jury, so it would be inappropriate for me to talk about those things. But suffice it to say, we're in the discovery phase of the case. So the update that you have from the Bryan matter is we're into the part of the case where we're trading information and doing depositions. As much as we can share, right, within the rules, we will do that, but we want to make sure we give everybody their due process, correct? Because everybody's entitled, no matter how bad we think they are, or how bad they think we are, everybody's entitled to their day in court and their process. So we'll make sure that we allow that to happen, because the last thing we want to do is put the court in a situation where they have to say, oh, we can't let you do this because of this, or we have to move this jury because of this. We want to make sure everybody has a fair shake, because that's the only way our system works correctly. We'll keep you updated as we can. If you have any questions specifically, some of those we can answer, some of those we can't. Feel free to share those with us, and we'll do what we can as far as responding. Thank you.